Hey, good evening. It's the 26th of March, 2027, 2026. And it's another market recap session. So, and like it says, the bears are out and they are actually unafraid this time around. So, how did it go? I hope you all had a great day today. I mean, I did. Sorry, I'm just adjusting the microphone here. I mean, I bring it on here, raw, unfiltered, unedited, just the way it is, really. So yeah, um, how did it go today? Today is actually another interesting day at the market. I think I mean, sometimes, which is why sometimes this thing is late. I have been thinking, how's it gonna go? How should I go? But honestly, really and truly. It's the same thing. You're probably going to hear one or two new things from me, but as far as I'm concerned, the market is the same today. And I mean, if once I share my screen, you're going to see what I'm trying to say, really, because I I didn't really see a lot apart from, probably see if you corporate events and maybe just show you more what actually really happened today. And okay, so what can we see in terms of the difference? I mean, if you look at it, I should probably have it on a daily, really. Okay, as you can see, look at the BK box right there. They finally went below the box, and now it shows that the market is breaking. I mean, it's quite interesting actually because somebody asked Donald Trump, "Oh, have you seen the market lately?" And I mean, the usual deflection should have been, "Oh, I've not checked the market lately of recent." But this time around, he said, "Yep, it hasn't gone, it hasn't gone down enough," which is interesting. So, I mean, if you look at the cues, how did it go? We have the cues, which yes, we collectively agree is down since 27th of March, sorry, of October last year, which I said has been in a range. And if you look at it year to date now, it's about 6.5%, which is great. We have been saying this market has actually been under controlled, structured sell-off by, President Trump. And it seems like he kind of has his handle on this thing. That's number one. Number two, as far as I can see, and this one thing we've been saying, or I have been saying for a while now, yeah, the market has been extremely extended. People just keep buying. You can't just keep buying. You got to be able to understand sometimes this market is extended and be able to say pause. What can you see there when you say pause? Well, I can see right here that we tried since last year, October. We've been trying to break the highs. We couldn't break it, no matter what headlines couldn't break it. And eventually we gave it up. So that's like a straight triple top right there. So if you, I mean, if you one, two, three, or maybe double one, two. So, it depends on how I stretch it. But as far as I know, the market has been telling you I want to come down. And finally, it did. And tomorrow, sorry, I'm hoping to see another. I mean, it's only down 14 points. It's actually structured, gradual, very much slowly. Again, the elephant in the room, crude oil. Let's look at USO. The crude oil. Crude oil has actually been, I mean, look at that, stretched, it's tempted. So he's actually still at the highs and he's staying there. I don't think this is the new normal, like somebody said, but we shall see. Can you trade within the range here? I chose to stay out of this. To be honest, I didn't take any trade today. I was actually looking at Walmart for a short, and I think I was looking at 115, but sorry, 125. It kind of looks like it's definitely is coming down. This is one where you have to play gently, play slow. I could see it just couldn't break each resistance. So, do I think this is coming down? Yes, I think so. It's another one we're looking at. This is a darling, and this is something one I've been studying for a while now. This just looks amazing to me. It's great play as a short, of course, for me anyway. Just so we're clear, there's nothing here which is said as a financial advice. One thing I say to people, to myself, to the group, market goes up and down. Let's not forget this has been amazing, 288%, but in the last 12 months. But now, how do I see? Well, I think it's coming down. It's high time it comes down. An interesting perspective here. And where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I was looking at looking at the Magnificent Seven. Magnificent Seven. How magnificent are they? Well, let's see. And oh, you can't see the color. Let's find the color change. Okay, there you go. Can you see that? Let me make it a little bit bigger. There you go. Look at Meta, 30% down from highs. Look at Microsoft's 34, Tesla. Tesla is what, 24? It's quite interesting actually because they're all down double digits, double digits. So everything is down from the highs, and as far as we can see, well, it's it's a broad tech sell off. That's all I can say. So, just breathe, be relaxed. It's not your fault. It's not just you. Everyone is feeling the pinch. Even the Berkshire, which I think they did a buyback. Or was it 500,000? Sorry, 500 million buyback, something like that. The new CEO, sorry, it's a late night here, and it's selling off from the highs again, which it means it stays to try to break the high. It couldn't 510, but it had the highs it had was March last year, 536, and it's been struggling now. Look at that triple top, and I can see something similar. Let me put my BK box in here. Boom, there you go. Look at that. We are struggling again. The markets are struggling, and it just couldn't break down. Sorry, couldn't break out. So we'll see how it goes tomorrow. Probably just going to play within that range. Overall, though, this still looks to me like it's definitely bullish, and I like this. I like this structure. Okay, let's make it a straight line, can't we? Okay, there you go. That's impressive. That is amazing. Um, this definitely hasn't broken it, but it looks like, I mean, if I'm going to stretch it further, to be fair, maybe it has. It's finally broken the structure now below. And as we can see, yep, maybe it's time. It's time. How long is this correction going to be for? I don't know. Let's not forget we've had an amazing, impressive run last April, and even I was scared, thinking, what's going on? I mean, let's look at Dow Jones, DJI, um, or US 30, whichever way you look at it. Dow Jones industrial average. Look at that. This was we everyone was clamoring for 50 early this year, but now we I think it touched 50. There you go. It touched 50. Everyone had a 50 hat, and we're just down now. I don't know, some people don't like this. They call it the useless indices. But anyway, so we're down. I have been scared, been concerned. The rate at which we ran last year, I don't think it was healthy. Anyway, that's that. Dow Jones down. Again, year to date is down 5%. The Q's down as well. Meta, all these big guys are down, the big guns. Um, SMCI had a massive run yesterday. Again, it's down today, 7.6. I'm going to show you something quickly. Again, this is not financial advice, but this is just something I wrote down. Look at that. Can you see the date? That was that I wouldn't call it a prediction. That was just the analysis I performed. And I said on the 3rd of February that I think this is a $15 stock. Guess what it was on the 3rd of February? I'm quickly going to show you because at that point, everyone was, and their siblings were very bullish on this company. Uh, I think it was near the earnings. There you go. It was $34, and now we've shaved. We had a $12 haircut from this thing. So, not saying I'm always right. I'm just saying, you don't want to be chasing, and that's what it is. Look today, one of the disaster of the day was Snapchat. Look at what happened to Snapchat. $4. It lost $10. Look at this company. This is a disaster. Look, you it's up to you, but I mean, to think this was once $83, you can't be buying this company. You can't be putting your money here. In the last 5 years, it's down $91. They just can't find a way to make money. and that's it, full stop. In this day and age, you got to be able to give me a lot more to make money. Even the AI, I was looking at AI is, it's changing things, and I don't know how this guy's going to turn, especially since Meta is eating their lunch. But speaking of Meta, even today, Meta was one of the disasters of the day as well. $7, I mean, 8% down in one trading day. So again, just be careful, be careful, be careful. That's all I can say. There's just quite a lot of companies that were down today. So I think today what I can see is that the Bears are constantly out. Also, I'm seeing another one, SpaceX. SpaceX talking about, I think Elon Musk saying he's going to give the retail 30%. Well, if you're going to buy the IPO, that make sure you conduct a due diligence. I'm not saying do not buy, I'm just saying conduct a due diligence. The memory stocks as well. They were not doing great yesterday. I didn't think they had a great opening to the market today. And oh my goodness, that was down $7, a 7%. So Micron. So we just had a great, it's just an impressive broad sell-off we had today. I know the private credit space as well. It's not great either. NLY. So yeah, a lot of things are just not doing well. So, what can we say? What can we say? And with as long as Iran narrative is controlling this space, I just don't see us moving anywhere. I'm just trying to say, I think also we even the what's it called? The solar was selling off as well. Oh, SCDG is at 50 now. The solar was selling off as well. But more importantly, guess where the money was moving to? XLE. XLE, money was going to XLE, which is utilities. That is stretched. Everyone's running away towards utility. So that is actually very stretched. I don't even know what's Circle is doing now. I left Circle about a week ago. It doesn't look like doesn't look like it's great. Down another five. So Circle is now below 100. There you go. I mean, if you've done okay, I think yesterday is now 23. I know it's a lot more, it's because there was a time he just kept running non-stop. So yeah, but anyway, but look at that though. It's down 23% in the last 1 week. So literally everything is shedding off. I mean, there's some of this momentum. What are they doing? They're just giving it all away now. QBTS shedding away 9%. OKLO. So if you are just buying what's chasing momentum, it's days like these that it just exposes you and it just never tells you it's coming. So please be careful, know what you're doing, pay attention, go slow. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say, really. But anyway, tomorrow's another day. I shall see you on the field tomorrow. God bless and have a great